to do in order to really give himself a shot against Sean O'Malley?
And you're talking about persistence, and I don't see a lot of guys that are that persistent. If you go look at the numbers of Merab, you don't watch the fight, you're just staring at a sheet. He gets a lot of takedowns, but what gets missed is how many get stuffed. You go look at George St. Pierre, possibly the greatest offense wrestling we've seen. George didn't throw up any air balls, though. When he went for that double leg, he got you down to the mat. Merab will get stuffed at times, but it doesn't frustrate him. He'll come right on back. Let me give you another example, but that would be Covington versus Kamara. Both of them were very good wrestlers. They came out early. They felt, I'm not going to be able to take this guy down. To heck with using the energy. They stayed up and made it a kickboxing fight. Merab doesn't get frustrated. And I do think that that's possibly his greatest strength, because O'Malley is going to get the problem. O'Malley is going to sprawl. O'Malley does do a great job with the range, not even let Merab in the first place. But if Merab can stay after, push him into the fence,
why would you push a button?
Crowd, even if they're
that's crazy.
For those takedowns, I think it's his greatest strength. The fact that Merab does not get frustrated, he's got the gas tank to back up those.
Why would you fall?
It's a real skill and very hard for the audience to see.
48 takedown attempts in 5 rounds, Chill. Could you have whipped that out? He did it against Fiorian. 48 attempts in 5 rounds against Fiorian. Do you think in your prime you could have threw 48 takedowns out there?
I don't think that I would have. I really don't. I understood that the first shot was just to set up the second one, and the second shot was to succeed with the third. However, it was the most tiring part of our sport, getting that takedown. And Daniel, if I ever got on top of somebody, I needed a minute to take that breath. I needed a minute to refill some of that energy, right? If they were to scramble and get back up, the squeeze wasn't worth the juice, but I got to give it to Merab. He does not mind that.
So trash.
In fact, it's one of the things that he counts on. It's one of those intangibles, and that's how he weaponizes pace, brings that into it. And it even
stop pushing just random buttons, you trash nigga.
The takedown attempt.
Yep, because you saw Henry's face, man. You could see when Henry was
like, what the fuck?
What the hell with this? This is I've never felt anything like this before, and I've competed at the highest level of every single sport.
You just pushing
that
buttons.
I've ever competed in. He's dangerous, bro. He's very dangerous, and I believe this is the best fight we can make at bantamweight right now. Look, I know Corey Sandhagen will have something to say about it. I know that Umar Nurmagomedov will have something to say about it. But this Merab Dvalishvili, the amount of fight that he's won, and Sean O'Malley, with their rivalry, and with the fact that Merab goes at it every time he is in the same area as Sean O'Malley. That will only help to build the excitement for this fight. I'm all in. I cannot wait.
Gotta go duck
it's
again.
Gonna be fantastic.
Let's play matchmaker here. I'm mixing all of the metaphors, but I really want to get you guys to know. Dana has said there's going to be a pay-per-view in England, so I want to know what your dream main and co-main event would be for a pay-per-view in England.
I mean, the baddest man on the planet, Tom Aspinall. I think we need to headline this. So let's get a European fighter. How about Cyril Gane? That's quite the matchup right there. In the co-main event. I mean, let's look at some welterweight. Let's see. Leon Edwards is champ.
Yes.
And there's a guy by the name of Bilal Muhammad, I think, is very deserving of that. He will finally, I think, get that matchup. Put it over there in England. Let Leon defend it with the crowd. Bilal said, I want it. I want to be the dog in this matchup. Let it happen.
You know, I seen something on the internet not too long ago. It was Tom Aspinall beating John Jones for the first time.
God.
And he comes up to John Jones and he's touching him. And John just looks at him. He gives him this look. He growled at him. But I love to see that, because that just showed that John Jones is still tapped in. He's still competitive. It was feeling like he was going to walk away after this, but now he has a worthy contender in Tom Aspinall. He might stick on for a while, and that's going to be a great fight if that does happen. The second fight I would love to see, Leon Edwards against Bilal, man.
Roll it over them now.
Bilal in here, man. Bilal has been doing absolutely amazing. I don't know how, mentally speaking, how he has been able to stay focused and keep his eye on the prize and ride through the politics of the game. But hey, this is what this is about.
Can you imagine being in Bilal's shoes? It's already, as a fighter, one thing everyone says, when's your next fight? When's your next fight? Can you imagine Bilal, every time he speaks to somebody, they must say, when are you going to fight for the belt? When are you going to fight for the belt? He's been doing this for years now, every single interview. But like you said, he's been able to stay strong and positive and keep calling for the fight. I think it's coming soon, KB.
Well, it's incredible. There's only been a couple of people that have ever beaten Bilal Muhammad in the UFC. Isn't that right, Alan?
Impressive.